All right, hi everyone. Welcome to today's chair stretching class. My name is Elena Brown. I am representing the South Central Foundation for Fitness, Dance, and the Arts today. Um, so, if you've been in our chair stretching classes before, as you know, we normally start with a foundational stretching and then we'll do some form of strengthening exercises. Today, we are going to focus on primarily our stretches. Just to make sure that our body is warmed up. And then if we have some time, we'll finish up with some strengthening exercises. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with our neck rolls, just circling the neck very slowly. And in the opposite direction. And then I want you to do like a U shape with your neck. And then we are going to place our neck on the right side of our shoulder and just hold that neck. Make sure that your left arm is down. And then we're going to look slightly up and down, up and down. Then we're just going to go back into our U's and go over to our left side. Do the same thing. So we're going to hold down our head on the left side. And then we're going to look up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, now we're just gonna do a couple more neck rolls. Turn our head to the right and to the left, the right and to the left. And now we're just going to hold our head down and just roll those shoulders forward, roll them backwards and shake them out. And then we are going to place our hands on our head, just like so, and kind of put pressure on our head to make sure that our neck is okay and all stretched out. Now we're going to lift our head up, and now we're just going to shrug our shoulders to the back. And forwards. We're going to hold our shoulders up, then release, up and release, up, release, up and release. Awesome. And now we're just going to nod our head up and down. Alrighty, so now we're gonna open up our chest. So I just want you to sit with your arms to the back and our chest is pushing forward, opening up that chest cavity. And then we're going to invert our back so it should look kind of curved like so. And do that again. So chest is coming forward. We're opening up that chest. and bringing our arms, shoulders forward. And once more. And curve that back. And your hand should be on your knees as you're doing this motion. Alrighty. So then we are going to turn our torso to the left, and my right hand is on the outside of my left knee, and I'm twisting the torso. And on the other side, doing the same thing. So my left hand is on the outside of my right knee. And do that again. And on the other side. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab the back of our chairs and we're just gonna push our chest forward. You can sit on the edge of your chair to do this exercise and just hold the back of the chair and lean all the way forward. Alrighty, and so now we are going to bring our right arm up in the air and we're going to stretch over to our left side. And on the other side, do the same thing. And again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place, it's similar to the first torso exercise that we were doing, but we're going to place our left hand on our right leg and push that right arm over. You should feel an even deeper stretch. And it helps to really hold on to the chair. And on the other side, do the same thing. And do the same thing over. And then we're just going to twist our torso like so. Then I want us to bring our arms up as high as we can. Act as though you're trying to grab a light switch. And then what I want you to do is I just want you to bring it down to your thighs and just hang. And come up. Do the same thing again. Arms up wide, reach up high. And then we're going to touch our toes and really feel the stretch in your back. If you can't touch your toes, make sure that your hands are on your thigh or as far down as you can get, if that's your shins or if that's your knees, however far down you are, or you can. All right, reach up, and then we're gonna bring our arms up nice and slow again. We're gonna go down to the left side and stretch it out. And come up, and then stretch over on this side. All right, then we're gonna come up. Now I want you to stand, or not stand, sorry, sit with your legs kind of spread out a little bit, like shoulder length, and we're gonna place some pressure on our right side, and then place some pressure on our left side, and just switch. And hold this position. So again, you want your legs to be spread out, and you are applying pressure to one or the other legs. And then we're just going to place our hand down on the ground. So my right hand is touching my right foot. And same thing on the other side. So my left hand is touching my left foot. And then reach down, both arms in the middle. Then we're going to come up, and we're going to place our arms out in front of us and just stretch the entire torso. You should feel it in the back and also in your torso. And slowly come up and do it again. Extend those arms out. And slowly come back and do it again. All right. Whew. It's a good stretch. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we are going to bring our arm across our chest like so. And other arm. And then place our right elbow behind our back. And other way, left elbow behind our back. Awesome. And then we are going to bring our hands behind our back and reach our head up high and and just stretch it out. Awesome. Alrighty, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to place one of our legs behind us, and we are going to just sit in an L shape. So your left leg should be bent out in front of you, and your right leg should be bent behind you. And we are just stretching forward in this position. You can rock back and forth to really get that deep seated stretch. And let's try it on the other side. Awesome. All right, so now we are going to, now we are going to spread our legs out like we had before, and we're just going to place both of our hands on the inside of our knees and just stretch out those legs by inverting your shoulders. So as you can see, I'm going from this position, rolling my shoulder down and fixing it to be in this position. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. And switch off again. If that is too complex or too strenuous on your body, just place your hands on the inside and go like this, where my shoulders are kind of curved forward. All right, and so now I'm going to place my foot out in front of me. So my left foot is out in front of me, and my foot is flexing upwards, and I'm just going to place my hand on my shin. And reach up and do the same thing again. Alrighty, now we're just gonna switch sides. So my left leg is bent upwards and my right leg is extended out, and my foot is flexing forward or towards me, and my hand is on my shin. And reach up and do the same thing. Awesome. All right, so now we're just gonna place both feet out in front of us, flexing forward, and just reach down and touch those shins. Alrighty, and so now we are going to reach back up, and we are going to place our fingers out in front of us. We are going to stretch out that upper upper back. Excuse me. And we're just gonna angle our arms down by our right side. Push those fingers through. And you don't have to be touching your thigh. It can just be beside your thigh. And you're really just pushing down, placing a lot of pressure down on your hands. And arms are straight out in front of me. And down to the other side. And now we are coming back to the center. And just take a couple of deep breaths with me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now we're just gonna turn our torso kind of like we were before. All right, and now we are going to do some strengthening exercises for our arms. So we're going to place them out by our sides, and we're just going to bring them together and out again for 10 times. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. We're gonna do that. Excuse me, 2 more times. So we'll do that in a second here. If your shoulders are feeling it, just round them out. Alrighty, let's get started with our second set. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Bring those arms down. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing again, one last time. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. All right, just shrug those shoulders up, then shrug them back down. And what we're going to do now is we are going to just push up for 1, all the way up to 10. We're going to do that 3 times as well, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So now we are going to do that for a third time, third and final set here in a second. Feel free to do some deep breathing in between or just stretching out any other muscles that you feel need some more stretching. Alrighty, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Awesome. I think that stretch is definitely making you more and more relaxed already. So now we're just going to shake out those arms, shake out those arms and those wrists. And then we can crunch our hands like so. Alrighty, and so now we're going to do some strengthening exercises for our legs. So what that will look like is us doing seated squats and also some standing exercises, okay? So we're gonna stand up and sit back down for 10 times, okay? Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, so now we're just going to do some deep breathing and recatch our breath, refocus, center yourself, and think about the rest of your day and how you would like that to go. Positive thoughts only, and just take the time to think about how you want the rest of your day to go. Alrighty, so now we're going to get started with our second set of seated squats. Alrighty, so we're going to stand up, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. All right. So in this time, you can do some deep breathing or just stretching out other body parts that you feel need extra attention. Alrighty. So let's get started with our third and final set of squats. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, so we are going to get started with our last leg exercise here in just a second. Just gonna give you guys a second to catch your breath. All right. Alrighty. So now we're going to go ahead and use the back of our chair as an anchor. And what we're going to do is while we're standing, we're just going to place our, this is my left leg that's behind me now, left leg out, and we're just going to lift it up like so. And we're going to do that for 10 times on each leg. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on our right side. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alrighty, that exercise feels really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and do that for a second time, and we'll complete 3 sets. All right, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So we just have one more until we transition into our wellness portion of the day. And so this exercise, I'm not sure whether I said it or not, but this exercise really helps us strengthen your glutes and also your legs. Oops, I'm blurring up on you guys, but your glutes and your legs, super important exercise to strengthen those muscles. So let's go ahead and do our last set. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then on the other side, on the right side, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So now we are going to return to our seats, and I'm just going to take a few minutes to explain our wellness portion of the day. So, the portion or the purpose of the wellness portion of these classes is to really get you all to think about healthier habits that you can implement into your everyday routines and understand the benefits of doing so. So, this is a great time to just reflect and refocus on what we need to do in order to lead healthy lives. So, for today, it is movement. And we just did a little bit of movement today. I would suggest for the rest of the day to either go on a walk or do a more intense workout, one where you feel like you have definitely strengthened those muscles that are weak and you've put in at least 30 minutes into a strengthening exercise or a strengthening exercise routine. Okay, so for our points of wellness movement today, or movement for wellness rather, movement releases endorphins, which acts as a natural mood lifter. So a lot of the times when we exercise, we notice that, we feel great afterwards. And that is literally scientific. It's because when we do exercise, the endorphins that are released make us happy and they tell us like, hey, your body did a good job. And so that's a natural automatic mood lifter. So, it's a great exercise is a great mechanism for those who are depressed or experiencing mental health issues. It's also great for a coping mechanism of some sort. If you are upset or you don't know how to deal with something, that really helps. And the endorphins is definitely a part of exercise being a great mechanism to use in those situations. And so we also have being active throughout the day results in better sleep. So I believe we spoke about better sleep in one of our past sessions, but sleeping is so, so, so important for your muscles, for your growth, for your health. And a lot of people struggle with how to get better sleep. And one of those ways is by doing exercise. I used to notice that as I used to work out like at nighttime, I would sleep better at those nights. And it was because I was really tired from the gym, but also that um, feeling that you get after the gym and like the way that it relaxes your body is just better than any sleeping pill that you can take. So, highly recommend exercising. You can work out at any point in time in the day, but I would say if you're struggling to sleep well, maybe try exercising at a later time or at night. And so movement improves cardiovascular health, which increases energy. This is essential. As we know, a lot of people die from cardiovascular disease every single year. And so incorporating more exercise, especially like cardio or HIIT or something that's getting your heart rate going, those exercises and those routines are going to be instrumental into helping you improve your cardiovascular health. And improving your cardiovascular health is in turn going to help you increase your energy production. So as our bodies are working, as we fuel our bodies, that's going to give us more energy. And that is what we need. As we're getting older, we need more energy. So, highly recommend incorporating some sort of cardio or any cardiovascular exercise that you choose to do into your weekly routine, and you will see a difference in your energy. Another point is it maintains the functionality of the joints. So this is super, super, super important, especially for me as a former athlete and also somebody who who has gotten injured a number of times. So exercise definitely can cause, it can cause injuries, obviously, because we are moving our bodies. But we have to remember is that in the day-to-day function, exercise is going to help to improve that functionality and keep your joints nice and worked, essentially. And so when they are doing strenuous exercise or something heavy, like your joints can take it because you've been in the gym. Is a great way to do that. And so we also have that it improves brain function as well as the thinking process and memory. So exercise plays we